10 reasons kids shouldn't use cell phones plus a parent's guide to healthy screen habits. Are you ready to dive into one of the most important topics for today's parents? Cell phones are everywhere, and kids are getting their hands on them earlier and earlier. But what is this really doing to our children? Don't worry, you're in the right place. In this video, we're breaking down the 10 reasons kids shouldn't use cell phones, revealing the ideal age to introduce them, and sharing science-backed tips for healthy screen habits. All this backed by university research and expert advice. Let's get started. Let's face it, cell phones are powerful tools. But for our kids, they can do more harm than good. Here are 10 crucial reasons to say not yet to cell phones for younger kids. Research shows that excessive use of cell phones can harm children's brain growth. During critical developmental years, kids need engaging, hands-on experiences, not screens. Overusing cell phones can delay problem-solving skills and even hinder creativity. Ever notice how a younger child gets distracted easily? Now add in constant notifications, videos, and games, and the problem doubles. Studies confirm that cell phone usage trains the brain to focus on short bursts of information, which significantly reduces attention spans over time. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps us sleep. When kids use cell phones before bed, they may struggle to fall asleep or enter deep sleep stages, leading to mood swings, difficulty concentrating, and even health issues like headaches and fatigue. Too much screen time has been linked to increased anxiety and depression in children. Whether it's the pressure of social media or the overstimulation from games, excessive phone use takes a toll on their emotional well-being. Cell phones are designed to be addictive. Think about games, scrolling, and notifications. They're all aimed at keeping your child glued to the screen. This can create dependency that's hard to break, even at a young age. When kids are on their phones for hours, they're not running, playing, or engaging in physical activities. This sedentary behavior can lead to obesity, weaker muscles, and overall poor health. Face-to-face interactions are essential for building communication and empathy skills. If kids spend most of their time on screens, they may struggle with forming healthy relationships or expressing emotions in real-life situations. Let's be real, no matter how careful parents are, kids are bound to stumble upon something inappropriate online. From violent content to cyberbullying, cell phones open doors to risks they may not be ready to handle. Children don't naturally understand the dangers of oversharing personal information online. Without parental guidance, they might post photos, locations, or private details that could put them at risk of predators or scams. Finally, when kids reach for their phones at every free moment, they lose opportunities to think creatively, solve problems on their own, or even just be bored for a while. Tech dependency can stunt these critical life skills. So, now you're convinced why kids shouldn't use cell phones too early. But when is the right time to let them join the digital age? According to experts, kids under 12 years of age should ideally avoid personal devices altogether. If your child is approaching their teenage years, consider their maturity level, responsibility, and ability to handle rules. The important thing is not just the age, but how they use the device. For kids ready to use a phone, parental controls are non-negotiable. Every phone these days allows parents to set limits on apps, block harmful content, and even monitor screen time. Using these tools ensures your child has a safer digital space while developing responsible tech habits. Now that you know the why, let's focus on the how to manage screen time effectively. Doctors recommend kids under 6, no more than 1 hour a day, and only high-quality educational content. Kids 6 to 12, 1 to 2 hours a day, with priority given to schoolwork and non-digital playtime. Teens, around 2 hours a day, but even for older kids, there's no need for excessive use. Establishing no-phone areas is a simple but effective habit. For instance, no cell phones during family meals. Absolutely no screens in the bedroom, especially at night. Keep phones away during study time to improve focus. Encourage your kids to pursue activities like sports, reading, or outdoor play. These alternatives develop problem-solving, teamwork, and physical fitness. Here's where things get serious. What happens when kids spend way too much time on their phones? The consequences aren't just minor annoyances, they can have long-term effects. Studies have shown that chronic overuse of tech alters brain structure, especially in regions responsible for emotional control and memory. What does this mean? A future generation less equipped to handle stress, adapt to challenges, or retain new information. Kids who overuse cell phones often show irritability, lack of patience, and a constant need for instant gratification. Over time, this affects emotional intelligence and relationships. From eye strain and posture issues to an increased risk of developing obesity, the physical effects of too much screen time can't be ignored. These health issues can sneak into adulthood, making prevention critical. Don't worry, you don't have to fight technology alone. Here are simple but powerful actions every parent can take to balance their kids' relationship with screens. Want your kids to stay off their phones? Show them how. Limit your screen time when you're around them, especially during meals or family time. The younger your kids are when you establish boundaries, the easier it will be to maintain them. Create clear expectations about when, where, and how long your children can use their phones. Keep your kids off screens by introducing all kinds of fun, enriching activities. From coloring books and puzzles to team sports and educational toys, give them options that don't revolve around screens. Talk to your kids about why you're setting these rules. Share with them some of the facts from this video, and emphasize how a healthy relationship with technology will benefit their future. When they understand the reasons, they'll feel more involved in the process. And there you have it. A complete breakdown of why kids shouldn't use cell phones early, how to decide the right age, and ways to manage their screen use healthily. To recap, cell phones are powerful tools but come with risks like brain development delays, sleep deprivation, and even social challenges. Experts recommend waiting until kids are mature enough and enforcing parental controls for safety. Stick to screen time guidelines and focus on fostering real-life experiences that promote creativity, physical activity, and social growth. So, parents, it all starts with you. Let's give our children the best chance at a happy, healthy, and balanced life, free from screen addiction and loaded with positive experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more actionable parenting tips. Know someone who needs to hear this. Share it with them. Together, we can raise a generation that uses technology responsibly. Stay tuned for more insightful content. Until next time, keep parenting with confidence.